Welcome to the 20th of June, 2023. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help people create online businesses around their passion, their skill set, their hobby, whatever it is they're interested in. They want to share that knowledge and experience with other people, and then they want to also be able to monetize it. And I had a live video yesterday that got a lot of traction, a lot of DMs to me, which I'm very grateful. I talked, just as a reminder, if you weren't on the live yesterday, I was talking about the key things when you're building an online course. Like literally, you only need 2 days to do it. You need to shoot the videos, you need to build the landing pages, which the most important is the sales page, and you need to write some emails for buyers and non-buyers. I talked about that yesterday, and thanks for the feedback. If I just take it on one more step, because if you're creating the course, the secret, the absolute secret, which is what I teach in my program, How to Create Online Courses, is this. And it will make the difference between creating the online course that is that kind of McDonald's type factory produced online course that you see today and on platforms like Udemy, and not that I have anything against them. It's just mass produced and it's the same. They just teach. People just teach. And when you're creating an online course, yes, teaching is an important component to creating value. Absolutely. But there's so much more that goes into an online course where you're teaching people than just the teaching component. In fact, there's 10 other things that you need to hit. You need to connect on those 10 things to have a really good online course, which is what I teach in my program. But the single most important thing, which is what I want to share with you today, because if you get this into your online course, this will make the difference between creating an ordinary course and creating a brilliant course. And it's this. Everybody wants an emotional connection. If you are the teacher of your course, you need to connect with your audience emotionally. Now that's good and easy, relatively easy, when you're on stage or you're in a live situation or just even on Zoom. But remember, shooting an online course, you're standing in front of a camera, and this is something I've had to learn over the years. You're in front of a camera and you're in a room on your own. Now, if you're creating that course and you're saying, wow, that's me, I know how you feel, because I've been doing this for 5 years. I've had to learn how it is you can stand in a room in front of a camera and teach with nobody else in the room. And hundreds of people who've gone through my programs have to do the same thing as well. So if you're starting out in the online world and you're building an online business and you're creating online courses and you're doing that, then I know what it feels like. So the difficulty or the challenge is, when you're teaching, make sure that you're able to get emotional connection in with your audience. Particularly when you're just teaching an online course where you're in that room, you're standing in front of a camera and you're teaching, you have to be able to connect with people emotionally. And the way that you do that is you recognize the challenges that they face going through the course, the need for accountability, the need for resilience, the need for the most important thing, which is having the mindset to believe that once they go through the course, that they can actually then implement what you're teaching them. So you need to be able to teach that. You need to be able to make that connection with people. You need to understand where they're coming from. You need to understand where they are mentally, emotionally, and you need to do that when you're teaching an online course. If you do that, whether you're teaching about yoga, you're teaching about finance, you're teaching about how to play the piano, in my case, I'm teaching people how to build online courses. I have to do that too. Like, I've just created 2 online courses, which I talked about yesterday. One is 5 hours and the other is 2.5 hours. Always, like I talk extemporaneously. And when I'm teaching, I don't use any notes. Because I know my topic over 5 years now, and teaching people how to build online courses. But I do have, right in front of my camera, I do have a note that says, Jimmy, remember when you're teaching to connect with people emotionally. And that's so important when you're building an online course. I wanted to share that with you today because if you're out there creating your very first online course, or you've created online courses before and you haven't got that piece into the course, you need to, because it's going to make the difference between having an ordinary course and having a great course. So I thought I'd share that with you today, wherever you are in the world. Today is the 20th of June. Oh my gosh! I'm here in the Southern Hemisphere, so tomorrow, the 21st of June, is Midwinter's Day. And growing up in the Northern Hemisphere, and a lot of friends up in the Northern Hemisphere, tomorrow is Midsummer's Day. Funny, isn't it? Wherever you are in the world today, have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. By the way, if you need to know more about me, my website is jimmybradbury.com. There's also a link below here where I'll put in an opportunity for you to subscribe to my newsletter, weekly free newsletter. I'll talk about, maybe not this weekend because I've already written the newsletter for this weekend, maybe the following weekend, I'll go into more about creating an online course in the newsletter and how I go about doing it so that you've got more information that will help you create your online course. Again, it's a free newsletter. It's just about helping people who want to build an online business that are entrepreneurially minded, that want to get out of that 9 to 5, that want to get more revenue, want to get more freedom in their life by having an online business. If you're one of those people, then I'm sure my newsletter will be really helpful for you. I'll put a link below, and I look forward to seeing you into the newsletter. There's over 1,000 people in it now. So wherever you are in the world, have a great day, and I look forward to you tomorrow. Bye.